Welcome everyone, and in this video I would like to show you how to connect my illustrations with your design. So I'm here in Figma, and this is a canvas for a desktop design, so for a website for instance. And if I open up the grid right here, so this will not be a Figma tutorial. Figma is like kind of a design tool, in case you don't know it, for websites and also for user interfaces. So I will use it for this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask it in the comments. I will happily answer it. But for now, I have this design right here. And I have here one of my illustrations. And now let's place it right here in the grid and use it for our design. Something like this should be fine. And now let's place the text. So for the text, I will simply press P, and then let's say, I don't know, welcome to my website. Wait, something like this. Welcome to my website, right? And then let's increase the font size to, let's say, 64. And also let's select the font weight, should be bold, and then we can place it right here in the grid. And yeah, this looks still very small, so let me make that bigger, something like this. And I think we can capitalize everything just like so. All right, awesome. Right, now let's place some more text right here. I would say like this, for instance, and I will just use lorem ipsum for that. However, the font size should be different, of course, because we need contrast. So if you're designing, you need to show contrast, what is important and what not. You can do that with, for instance, the font size, but you can also do that with the font weight. So let's make this regular. Let's get rid of this text, and then let's also play around with the line height, because this looks a little bit too small. Let me make that bigger. Something like this should be fine. Yeah, that's okay. And now let me place it right here. Let's see. Group it and center it. All right, so let me turn off the grid right now. And as you can see, this is the current design. Maybe we can also make this extra bold. And let's see, maybe we can change the line height here as well to 82. Yeah, this should be fine. All right, so now we have the design, and these items right here, this design elements, are not connected to this illustration at all, right? So how can we connect it? One possibility is to use the color. So if I select my title right here and I choose a color from this illustration, as you can see, this immediately changes. So it's clear that this title is connected to this illustration already, even if it's not a lot, but it's good for starters, right? And then we can select this text and also choose, for instance, this color, which is even lighter, for our info text. So this doesn't look bad already. Let me increase the size of this title, because we have to be bold. You know, when we are designing, we have to be bold. So let me increase that to make it look better. Okay, this looks good. And then also increase the line height a bit. Yeah, that's fine. And now we can place it right here. And as you can see, this is already a good beginning. And then we can go further and, for instance, select this word, right? And then use the color of this cat right here. And this even connected way more to the illustration than the things we did before. So this is already way better in terms of design, because you clearly see that these elements are connected to this illustration. And then we can go further and also, for instance, create a rectangle, because usually you will need a call to action button, right, if you have a website. So let's make sure that there's enough white space, and then we can again select one of these colors. We can even select the outline color, which is very dark, but this is fine for the design, you know. And then let's copy that, and then let's say, I don't know, contact, something like this. Then we have to decrease the font size, of course, for the button. Select it and now decrease it like so, for instance. And then let's place it right here. Of course, now we have to change the color of this thing as well, because otherwise no one will read it. Something like this. And yeah, I mean, we can play around here with the font size and everything, but just for the sake of demonstration, I think this is okay. But as you can see, this is already way better, and everyone that will visit this page already knows, okay, this is, you know, this illustration is connected to the design. But now you can even go further, and what you could do, for instance, is to use not only the color from the illustration, but also some elements of the illustration. So for instance, as you can see, we have this laptop, you know, this monitor right here, and there's a kind of a wall in the back and the cat. So what we could do is to, for instance, use these walls as a pattern for our website, right? So it's very easy to create that actually. Usually I would recreate that with Adobe Illustrator, but I think we can even do that here. So let's increase the weight of these lines like so, and then let's place it right here. Let's see, something like this. So you know, this is very similar to this. Then we can group it and, for instance, place it right here. One on the left and maybe one on the right. And then also, I don't know, we can flip it and put it right here. And as you can see, this even connected more to the illustration. So this is a nice little trick how you can create a design that works, you know, very good with the illustrations you've been using. And this is not it. We can also go further and, for instance, select this illustration. We'll have to ungroup it a lot because there are a lot of items right here. But let's see if this will work out. So my goal is to just take the cat, place it right here, get rid of this monitor right here, and we can also get rid of these paws. Right, then let's select this thing, and we can use this as a logo and place it, for instance, right here, you know. And then let's see, we can use this text, and then let's say, I don't know, my company. Of course, you will put then your company's name, but you know, just for the sake of demonstration, let's call it my company. And then we can recreate this, turn on the grid. Let's see, like this. And then let's put it right here. So we can say home. And then we can say, for instance, I don't know, free illustrations like this. This is the menu that I'm using on my website. And then right here, we can, for instance, say contact, something like this, right? And then let's turn off the grid. And as you can see, this already looks like a very good design. And of course, sometimes it can be that you have to change up the illustration in order to connect it to your design that you already have. However, if you're designing something new, or you know, if you are creating maybe not even a website, but some sort of other design, then this is a way to connect illustrations to your existing design. So I hope this small video was a good help for you. Again, you can use my illustrations for any purpose you like. And other than that, thanks for watching and thanks for using my illustrations. Spread the word and see you in the next video.